So I know this is the last time that we would probably be jumping in with Justin on the next episode, but he's still busy, so we are going to do one more solo episode here. I made quite a few changes, or best to say, I built quite a few things while I've been waiting on him. And so I was going to do my normal, like, still cut like I did at the beginning of the last two episodes, but I built so much that I felt like it would be better for me to just walk you through and go over everything I built by hand. Starting with, I spent a lot of time searching and finally got enough armor trims to make the armor set I wanted to make. So primarily the one that was difficult to get was the dune armor for the chest piece, because it's like a 14% spawn rate in temples and desert temples. So I had to go through like 3 or 4 different desert temples to finally get one, but I did. So this is the armor. Went with the red trim, sort of matched the Daedric name that I put to the armor. That's the first major change. Second one, I built the fountain. I also built some other stuff, but first thing we're going to go over is fountain, because it is the one closest to us. So here we go. Here's the fountain that I built. I had to widen this gap just a little bit to make it fit in here, but it came out really nice. I like it a lot. I kind of looked at a couple of different designs that people had done to build this. The sort of like base shape and stuff. The base shape at the bottom was copied, and then I kind of just, used similar style for the top. And then you got these little like water, like jet things with glass for water to match the like watercolor of the RTX pack. And then dead center of it, I put a lodestone so that I could make a compass that leads back to the island, which has been very helpful in my exploration. And then, you got the little benches, make it kind of like a little park where you can come over here and sit. Just looks nice. Ooh, white cat, damn. Just up here, I went and explored and got some rams so that I could get goat horns. I need to, this guy grew up and get his other horns from him. I've been naming them, other than the first 2 that I got, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I've been naming them after what music their horn plays that they drop, and I've got my little setup in here to get their horns. Nothing too fancy on that. There's just something I did in the meantime. Next big project that I built, if we go over here and take the correct path, you could kind of see it in the distance as we were looking, but I built the farm. So now I have farm, which I use to upgrade my villagers there. So the path comes down here. I've got this nice bridge. Again, I just kind of looked up some designs of bridges and kind of, bastardized it. As you come in, I've got a nice little walled off gardeny area here for flowers, where I've got bees that these actually grew on trees that I grew as I was needing wood here. They just spawned on the trees, so I just kept those and made this little flower area. Then as we come over here, we got our nice windmill in the center with our farm surrounded it. Now this was 2 separate video ideas that I saw and kind of combined together. If I can remember which tutorials I looked at, I will put that in the bottom right hand corner so you can make it yourself if you want. The original one for the windmill had sort of a similar design to this. It was much bigger, but this piece of land that we're on isn't, let me sleep real quick. This piece of land that we're on is not big enough to support that, as well as their entire build was just a wheat farm, and I wanted more than wheat. I love this, how the sun comes in through this door in the morning. Oh, looks so good. But anyway, their design was a wheat farm, but I wanted, every type of crop. So this bottom, it's a big circle. The bottom layer of this half is wheat, beets, potatoes, carrots, and it goes all the way around. And then we've got the path here. The plans I used for this were actually inverted, and it was a crater down with a house in the middle, and I inverted that and made it a sort of hill to put the tower on. And then I added this off to the side, and as you saw in here, this is just like storage. I guess we should go inside the thing. Yeah, this is just like some extra storage, like a workhouse kind of thing. In the original design for the windmill, they actually put a bunch of chests in there, but I don't need that many chests. We go actually in the windmill. You've got the grindstone that grinds up the wheat, which we've used to simulate. They used a composter to sort of simulate that. And then, you know, you got some wheat around. You got barrels for storage, which is what, I mean, this is basically all the storage I would ever need for this much food. Yeah, and then little campfires to be like wood piles. Nice design. Only thing I don't really like about this windmill is it's kind of the way they built it. The patio doesn't really work, but it's fine. You don't really need it to, I suppose. Anyway, so that was their two designs, and then I added off to the side here. We gotta be careful when we walk off this. Sometimes you'll break the farmland. I added off because we built this on the island, and there's water here. I had to put water in this step to water this one patch right here, but I added sugarcane to it. So this is just a little sugarcane off to the side here, so that I have plenty of sugarcane growing for librarians and stuff. But if we come back up, we follow the path on around. I also built a tree farm off the backside. So we come this way, and then I built a little like bridge that grows my watermelons and pumpkins. And then as you come in, we have a tree farm that's all nice and bordered off. We got some sakuras growing. We have some acacias. Then we got 2 birch, some oak, 1 jungle, because you really only need 1 of the trees that grow in 4x4s. So I got 1 jungle tree here, our nice spruce here with the what do you call it, all around the edge. I did a 4x4 bamboo so that we get some bamboo growing, and then dark oak, and then these absolute fucking monsters that do not fit in any kind of fucking planning, mangroves. And then as we get over to the edge of the island here, as I've wanted to do for a while, this is Lindsay's old house that she abandoned and moved out of, so I wanted to age the house and make it look like it has been abandoned for a while, because it has been. So we can check this out. This was just sort of an aesthetic thing for the island, but I made her house all like fallen apart and crumbled and decaying like it has been abandoned. So as you can see from here, if I step back a little bit, so it was like a nice big tower up there. I made it look like the corner of it fell off, crumbled down the mountain, broke off. There's a pile of rubble here we'll get to in a second, and then the tip of this broke off and fell down here. And then we've got just like some water where a rain puddle is formed, and grass has started to grow around the rubble. Let's see, as we go up through the main entrance of our house. So, didn't really do much in the cave system. I kind of just left these. You can see I had vines growing down, like vines have started to take back the place. I got some mossy cobblestone to put in, just in various places. Vines have started to grow down, opened up all the doors and let the door stay open. Like I said, here's that where the corner of this is broken off because the corner fell from up there, and here's all the rubble from where the corner's fallen, and we've got flowers growing and puddles forming and water everywhere. This is really nice. I've had a couple of creepers that spawned and blew up, and it kind of made it look nice. So this was a creeper that blew up right here and took out the corner of this, which I think looks really good. It kind of fits with the theme of like the corner falling and breaking and the house sort of decaying. Like I said, you got the vines growing down, and then we've got like the roof is falling in. I got some spider webs in here, and like the floor is sort of broken down and decaying, and the ground is coming back up and taking over, and we got plants growing through, and I got holes that are starting to fall on the roof as the roof is falling in. We got mushrooms growing, we got holes in the wall, lichen growing, more spider webs. And this is dead end. And then like the stairs are starting to break apart and stuff. This is her little, where her crafting room was. Like I said, just more of the floors falling apart, stuff, spider webs again. And then as we go up the tower, again, steps breaking down, holes all in the walls, spider webs all in the way, holes all the way through the stairs, more spider webs. You get in. Most of these rooms are the same, where, oh, I forgot to put one right there, damn. Most of these rooms are the same, basically just holes where everything's breaking down and falling apart. I may have went a little overboard with putting so many holes, but I don't know, it kind of looks good. Go on up, more steps falling, more holes, more mossy cobblestone along the walls, along the edge. I kept her chests there. There's nothing in them really. This is that same corner that fell. So it's kind of like, you know, more rubble broke out of this and fell down. You can see the sky as you get up there. And then as we come upstairs, again, kind of a darker room, mushrooms growing, more holes in the walls, more spider webs, more broken. Same stuff here. And then as we get upstairs, I've kind of added this, like, spiders have taken over the top of the house. You can see a hole from above fell down. Plants are growing. Spiders have made nests all in here. We got tree roots growing in. The dirt and the mud is starting to pour in from the top of the roof as the roof is broken down, and the dirt that she had up there is sort of falling in. We've got, see if we can poke our head in here without getting attacked by Jack. This is the spider that lives here named Jack. Over there you've got the roots of the tree above, which we'll get to in a second. And then I've got, oh, you can't really see it because of this. Hey buddy. Yeah, it's daytime, don't attack me. He's got a big old spider nest over there with egg sac that he lives in. Oh, he's gonna attack me. Roots of the tree, and then the tree that I'm talking about, we get up here. Oh, I've got, okay, where's it at? Yeah. I've got like string, like when you walk through a spider's web, where spiders made a path across through some of the steps here. There's another one right here where you walk through a spider string. More spider webs. And then I took the top of her house and I planted a tree to make a tree grow, a big beautiful oak that's also sort of like where all the decay is coming from, is the weight of this tree, and all this stuff is starting to bear down on the top of the house. And then this was another creeper that blew up and took out part of her house, which actually made it look nice. But you can see, like, nature started to reclaim this place, is sort of the feeling I was going for. All these bushes and trees and wood piles and stuff, and a little pond here where this tree started to grow. And then this is that corner that fell off. If we come down here, you can see that's where the other part is that's broken off, and then broken and broken. So, yeah. That's sort of the gist of this one. I don't know, one of my favorite things in the world is when there's like buildings that are abandoned and nature started to reclaim them, and you have like vines and stuff growing all over, and it's just a really cool thing to see. I love seeing it. It's like a very apocalypsy feel. And I just want to do that because she abandoned this place, and so now, you know, it looks like it's actually abandoned instead of just being a big empty cobblestone tower. Let me get downstairs real quick. That's pretty much it for changes to the island. I've got a couple more things to show you, and then we are actually going to make progress today. We're going to go fight the Wither. So I don't really need Justin for that. I built an arena, and we're going to go fight him. Yeah, there you go. And you can kind of get a look at the house and all the vines growing down as it's being reclaimed by nature. We can go over here, and with the new changes to the island, of course, the map has been updated. Thinking about doing a tutorial on my little map markers, like a tutorial video, and making a couple of different options for map markers. But you can see the island, the map is now expanded, so you can see the fountain there, which looks really cool on the map. You get the path over to the farmland, which also looks really cool on the map. I got a little map marker icon for the farmland. Down into the tree farm, put a map marker for the tree farm. Lindsey's house, which I marked with a pink house with an X through it to show that it is abandoned. And then as you could probably see, we have an XP farm here and we have a skeleton farm up here. And those are the last two changes that I need to show you. And then after that, we can go fight the Wither. Oh, you can see the little goats there. I don't think I'm going to put a map marker for the goats because it's not really that important. I don't know. I thought about coming down here in this open area next to Lindsey's house and putting an animal farm. I don't really know that I need an animal farm this deep into the game. I basically have everything I need. I've got tons of leather from other means. The goats are really the only thing, and then I've got my little sheep there, so I don't know. Alright, let me take you over to the XP farm, which is in Justin's house. Oh, you also see I got a parrot on my adventures. If we actually, while we're in here, got a parrot while I was on my adventures, and if you look here, you can kind of see that is where the Wither arena is. I'm deciding to fight the Wither out in the water and use my Frostwalker. I think that will be the best way to keep land under my feet while I fight him. As well as I've got some like snow golems set up there, and I hope there'll be enough distractions to keep him from attacking me, but we'll see. Oh, nice rainy day. Alright. Let's get over here to Justin's house. I'll show you the XP farm. So down here in his mine, as we had discovered, there is a zombie spawner. Kind of annoying to make zombie spawners into XP farms, or just any spawners into XP farms now that mobs don't swim, but you can still do it. You just can't do it as easily as you could before. So here is the viewing room where I tried to use tinted glass so that you could actually see in and watch the zombies spawn. Now you have to stand here for the zombies to spawn. Previously, the way you would make these is that you would stand down below where they fall, and that would be close. They would spawn, go up, take fall damage, and you would be like right over here. You can't make them swim up water anymore without doing some crazy redstone or just engineering to figure out how to get them to go up a water column. So instead, I just opted for stand here, let them spawn, and then they fall down a water hole there, which you can kind of barely see. There's a little hole right there. There's water all in here. If you drink a night vision potion, you can actually see into this room. But I don't feel like wasting a night vision potion just to show that off. But trust me, there's a room in here. You can see the spawner there. It is kind of cool that this tinted glass basically makes a mirror that doesn't show my reflection. But, Anyway, they spawn there. Once you had enough of them spawn, they take fall damage. You come down here. Standard stuff. They're here. They're like, a couple of punches from death. But you chop them up, they die, spits out XP, standard shit. Hopper below. Most of the time it picks up their loot. Loot goes in there. You take the loot out, you come over here to the loot room. You got your rotten flesh chests, you got your carrot chests, your potato chests, your iron chests, and then all your armor chests, and any weapons you get. Once you get enough of the armor and weapons built up, you come... Oh, never mind. That's the other one. Anyway, once you get enough of the armor and weapons built up... I need to put a grindstone in here. I just realized I forgot to bring a grindstone. There should be a grindstone here to rip XP off of any of the enchanted stuff. Then everything else gets dumped into these furnaces, smelted back down into gold and iron nuggets, and then yada yada yada, you get stuff back. This just leads into his... because this is in his mine shaft. So this just leads to part of his mine shaft, and I put up a sign to let you know that... to let him know, or anybody else, that, don't do any mining past here, or you're going to break into the zombie XP room. That's it for the zombie XP, and then we can go over to the skeleton one. Now for the skeleton one... oh, it's too rainy, so you can't see it, but it's out in the middle of the ocean over there. We will put on my frost boots, because I don't feel like going to find a boat. So we can go out to it. Now, because of, as I mentioned, the annoying thing with spawners and not being able to move enemies through water anymore, this one doesn't do any fall damage. This is purely for getting loot drops. But as you can see, I made a nice boat, sort of, that's out on the water, and to sort of match the theme of my house being in a boat. We can pop these off so the ice melts. I've got a ladder down. This is actually really neat. Oh yeah, we can look down here. Boat is anchored. I found that you can put ladders on chains, and that is about the only way that you can make what looks like a floating ladder. So, why are you attacking me? Get out of here. But so we got the ladder up to the boat. Come on. You can climb up the ladder. We got the sign here letting you know what's here. Skeleton spawner. Not too much design went into this. I put a map of our island here just because I thought it was funny. It's like they found, like you found a treasure map that leads you to treasure. It's like, oh, the captain of this boat found a map to our island. So he came out here, put a candle in here with a torch behind it to kind of illuminate this room because candles don't actually put off much light. Just kind of a painting for no reason. There's nothing much up here. That's where the wheel is, and then in here, yeah, this is the ladder to get out. Just kind of put that's the crafting table that I used to build this place, and then you got your little dining table in here, and then this is the ladder down. Unfortunately, you can't put ladders on glass, so I had to put wood there. It kind of looks dumb. I may replace it with blue concrete or something at some point. I don't know, something to try and make it blend in a little more. I don't know. Or even just a bunch of chains so that it's a floating ladder. I don't know. Anyway, come all the way down here. Get to the skeleton spawner. And these guys take no fall damage. They are just... the spawner is about right here. And they just fall about 3 blocks down. So that you can stand here and farm them. And then also, I learned if you put powdered snow and a cobweb, the skeletons that fall will turn into strays so that you can get arrows. You can see the dude up there, he's shaking, and just before he falls out the bottom, he will become a stray. And here we go. Oop, and he becomes a stray. So now, instead of just getting skeleton loot, I also get stray loot. This place I put a little more love into because this is the first one I built. Again, these guys take no fall damage. This is purely for loot. So you need a smite or a sharpness. God, they are really jumping up there. Smite or a sharpness sword to kill these dudes, but it's fine because you also want the looting so that you get full loot. Coming to this side, this is the breakdown area. Like I said, grindstone, where you can grind up the enchantments, and then you dump a bunch of the armor and weapons into here to smelt them up. This is extra coal because I have boatloads of coal now from my adventures. A little bed where you can go sleep in case you're someone else is on the server and they need to sleep. So you got a bed. And then same with this. This is where all the loot goes. Like I said, put a little more care into this. So we have all the arrows you could ever need. All of the slowness arrows. Bones galore. And then leather armor, metal armor, gold armor. Full health bows, damaged bows, enchanted bows. I might keep enchanted bows, but I think me and Justin both have max bows, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I just needed something else for the chest. It might eventually just wind up all being full health bows if we played long enough. Yep, same concept. You come in here, you chop these guys up, spits out XP like crazy. And then this one doesn't work as well. God, them guys are really having a party up there. The hopper doesn't really work as well with these because I don't have full blocks to catch the loot, but it catches most of the loot. I'm just going to dump this stuff in here for now. And that is it for all of the changes I've made. Totally forgot I did this. Let me make land here. You can see it right now. Let me get over here. So I saw this design while I was looking up that boat. for these tiny little boats that I put on my dock to make my dock look better. So look at these nice little boats. They got their sails. They have an actual boat in there to give them the paddles. But yeah, I built these. Anyway, I'm gonna get what I need to fight the Wither, and I will see you back here in a second when we are ready to fight the Wither. Okay, I went ahead and emptied my levels and got all we need. I'm gonna set us up an iron golem to hopefully get us some support to keep his aggro off of me. Got all my stuff, got some extra milk in case I need it, an extra totem, just in case. Health potions, regeneration, strength, my bow, my wither sword. I think we're ready. So let's head out. I don't think I mentioned that, but I built a couple of these little wells that I saw as well on when I was looking up farm stuff. They don't do anything, they're just decorative. Alright, so this is my little safety hut with a bed for respawns, just in case I die. Which would kind of suck, because then I'd have to swim back. Go ahead and fill my food back up. Set my spawn. Here we go, here's the arena. Oh no, one of my snow golems died. Shit. Who killed you? Damn, I don't have any extra pumpkins. Oh well. Alright, here are these. Let's get this dude set up. Hey, buddy. Alright. That was wrong. Oh, this might be more annoying than I think it's going to be. Alright. Oh. No, no, no. Let me get a... God damn it. Alright, hold on. This might be really annoying. Tried to fight with these boots. Oh, and the sun's going down. Oh well. Alright, well here we go. Let him do his thing. Yep, come on. Come fight me, buddy. And I was really hoping that the snow golems would be able to hit this dude. Oh, there we go. Yeah, aggro snow golem, not me. Ugh. I'm actually surprised. These waterlogged blocks are actually surviving his explosions really well. And that is crazy. If only my shots work better. Almost got him to half. Come on. Fly back over here. Well, that's not. Where did he go? Did he die? Okay. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay. Let me get a breath. Oh god, you stupid annoying fuck. Because his ass dug all the way down. Holy shit. Alright, let's go. Oh. Where are you? Where is he? There he is. Oop. No, come here. There we go. Whew. Did he explode? Got you back up? Okay. Whew. God damn, that was annoying. Holy shit. Alright. Okay, so waterlogged blocks, good idea. Seemed like it was hard for him to destroy those. Oh, at least with his explosions. He may have, when he did his charge attack, it may have done it. Oh, I got a head back from one of those guys I killed. Fighting over the ocean, not such a good idea, because he bored down to the center of the earth. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Just make sure there's nothing. I don't know how you're supposed to get a wither rose from this dude. I probably should have looked that up before I fought him. I guess I always fight another one. I have extras. Holy crap, though. Man. Now I got to figure out how the fuck to get out of this hole. I don't think there's anything else too crazy here. It's too dark for me to even see if there's a wither rose around. Oh, there's gold. I'll take that gold. Yoink. Alright. Oh, more iron over here. Redstone. I may just run home and try and come back and collect all these resources. Alright. Up we go. Alright. Well, that's the wither dead. I will... Oh, there's another head? I think that was a head? Is it a head? No, it was. That's 3 heads. Awesome. Well, anyway. That's that.